Old patterns, I just love them. I can't get enough of them. I've got some that go back to the 1920s and 30s. I don't know if I ever make them, but it's just nice to have them. And yes, I have worn caftans in my time. Way back in the 70s I wore caftans, and I think they're pretty sensible, very comfortable. But I mainly collect shirt patterns, vintage shirt patterns. They're far better constructed than modern ones, modern shirts. I like that one. Going to make that someday. I made that one, looked like a taekwondo top rather than a shirt. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. All the models are so cool in these things. I haven't made shirts for a while. I've got to get back to it. It's my favourite. I love quilting, but I like making shirts even more. This is my block shirt, my favourite shirt, my main shirt that I do for myself. It's I put it onto cardboard, so I've never had to upset this pattern again, never had to drag it out of its container. I started making a safari jacket in 2 sizes, but I seem to have given up on it at the moment. I think quilting's taken over. Waistcoats, I've made a lot of waistcoats. Some of these are not so old. What I've done with these is the envelopes become a mess, so I've put them in C4 white envelopes, taken a photograph of the cover and then keep them in there so that the packages don't disintegrate any more than they have. The patterns are usually quite fine, they're usually alright in there, but it's just the envelopes that really suffer. So it's the best way to keep them nice. I had them all in plastic, but plastic isn't acid free, of course, and after a while it could have an effect on them, so I think this is a better way to keep them. It's from very early days. Don't give you much in the way of instructions at all. That comes with it, with the instructions, that's all you get. And the patterns are totally plain. No seam allowance, no nothing. They usually have a punched number on them. I can't even see that on this one. So you're on your own when you're making patterns in those days. Absolutely no advice whatsoever. That's it. So you really had to know what you're doing. I worked on one pattern. There was a woman's blouse from the 1930s and it actually defeated me. I couldn't figure it out. So I had to give up on it. Frustrating. Anyway, we've got it easier now these days with patterns. And I have a perfect container for my patterns. I found this on the curbside many years ago. It's a Featherlight sewing machine case from the 1930s, 1940s. Holds the patterns perfectly. It even has its original key, although why you'd want to lock up a sewing machine I can't imagine. But anyway, it's a nice little box and I'm glad I saved it from the tip. That's it, that's my pattern collection. I really love them. Wish I could make them all, but time's too short. Thanks for watching, bye.